We're live here with our stream from Bangkok on a beautiful Songkran day. I'm here with CJ Armitage. My name's Jim Armitage, and we're calling the game between the Manila Bearcats and the ISB Panthers.
We're here at Albert Field on the softball field. This is the bronze medal game. These teams played earlier in the round robin. ISB winning in a thrilling 9-8 finish when Caroline Scranton took them out and took over and got the necessary outs, and ISB were victorious. ISB the 3 seed coming in, Manila the 4th, and they will try to win the IASIS bronze medal.
On the mound today for the Panthers is Hana Sato. She's a senior, and she can bring it over the plate, so we'll see how she does.
Yeah, she's been bringing it all tournament long. She's been very good for the Panthers. The Panthers have had good pitching, for the most part good fielding, and they can swing as well. Unfortunately for them, Pam is out for them, who hurt her leg earlier on in this tournament on a slide in the second base, and they will be without her this tournament.
Batting first, number 25, Jennifer Sawaki.
Starting out for the Bearcats today, first up at bat will be Jennifer Sawaki. She's their shortstop from Japan. Jennifer's a senior this year.
Right on left to start the game.
First pitch is in there for a ball, just low. Right to Caroline Scranton for a quick out at first base. One down for the Manila Bearcats.
There was all right contact on that pitch, but hit it right to Scranton at first base for the easy play.
This is Yana Poe up. Yana's a second base person from the United States. I understand that Yana is also quite a tennis player. She would have been here earlier for IASIS tournament that Bangkok hosted in February. Off Hana Sato's hand. Yana Poe makes it to first base on the deflection.
That's a tough play, comeback right up the middle, tough play for Sato to handle, and I'm assuming that's going to be ruled an error.
Kendra Morris is up now. Kendra is pitching today, and she's a 9th grader starting at IASIS. That's impressive. Foul ball. Out to left field. And got a little in front of that pitch.
And what ISB does is they pull their third baseman in quite a lot, which does provide less range and more balls down the line. However, on any balls that are not hit squarely, it provides an easy out at first.
We got to throw down to second base, but the runner's in there. Free and clear. We're here in the first inning. Scores 0-0, but the Bearcats are threatening with a runner on second base.
That ball looked like it just slipped out of Meg Siprasat's hand and was too high.
Back to the pitcher. Out at first. A little bit of a high throw, but Caroline handled that throw pretty nicely. Runner advances to third on the throw.
Caroline Scranton, one of the captains on this team, who also is a pitcher and who's helped them to so many victories and helped them be much, much better this season.
It's Jasmine Ralph. She looks like she's trying to bunt that player over from third. A little bit of a sacrifice look right there.
Interesting decision, as she thinks she can get on, as there are 2 outs in the inning.
She is an experienced player. She's a 2-year starter. Plays center field for the Bearcats. 10th grader, so she started as a freshman last year and still at it as a sophomore. We have 2 strikes right now, no balls, 2 outs. And that's low. The runner is coming from third on the pitch. That's a little foul ball right behind the catcher into the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes right now. Lots of strikes are being thrown, CJ.
There are lots of strikes. She's attacking the plate as there's another good pitch and fouled away. But she's attacking the plate. She's had pretty good control so far.
Here's the pitch. And over to Joan Fawn, and that's an out, and that retires the side. We'll switch sides now as the Panthers come to bat. All right, we're back. The Panthers are coming to the plate, and Natalia Yepes is first up, leading off for the Panthers. She's the left fielder. She's been at ISB since 5th grade.
And Natalia Yepes has shown throughout this tournament her blistering speed, and that gives her a great ability as being the first batter of the inning to either, as we saw right there, try to bunt and get on base just because of how fast she is. As when she gets the ball down on the ground, it's nearly always a hit.
She had some nice hits in the last game too, CJ. She hit one to right field with a little air to it. It was interesting. Slow pitch from Jasmine Ralph. I'm sorry, from Kendra Morris, pitcher for the Bearcats.
And that was an off-speed pitch there. And there's the fastball driven center, caught.
Center fielder makes the out. Well positioned for Natalia on that one.
Just got under that ball a little bit, unable to drive it to center, instead popped it up.
She need to get barrel on that ball though.
You got it, Addis.
Here's Addis. Addis Yusuf is a 10th grader playing center fielder. Addis is from Indonesia.
Addis was on varsity basketball, and as well as that, she is the goalie on the ISB Panthers soccer team.
And that's just out of play. Popped up behind a catcher. She made a good attempt at it.
You got it, Addis!
Maxine Zamora is behind the plate for the Bearcats. I see coaching first for the Panthers today is Drew Davis. Was a little bit of a change up there. Sam Galarza is coaching third. She's the head coach of the ISB Panthers. Sam played softball at Cal State Fullerton. Interesting connection. She's married to Moses Morgan, who plays professional basketball with Mono Vampire here in Bangkok.
He does, and Mono Vampire playing well. They're in the playoffs.
Foul ball.
Deflected.
Just out of play there.
And yeah, they're in the playoffs. Her team's in the playoffs. For that couple, they're playing really well right now.
CJ, have you been to any Mono games this year?
I have. I've been to a few. And Moses Morgan, one of their star players, either starting or being six-man, and he's, from what I see, really enjoyed being in Thailand.
That's a hit to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Xuan Fan is up now. Xuan Fan Lu batting third. We're playing shortstop. Xuan Fan hails from Malaysia originally. She's been at ISB for a long time.
She has, and playing lots of sports. She's on the ISB tennis team as
and
well.
The runner's going. Yusuf is going, and she's in there safe at second base. That was a good throw and a good catch. Yusuf just beat that throw with her speed.
That was a little longer transition time than they would have wanted from glove to hand behind the plate, and that's why the runner was able to beat it. But ISB has great speed
Back to the
all
pitcher.
throughout the lineup.
Under the ground, and it's rolling, and ISB will score one run. Yusuf comes around. Xuan Fan makes it over to second base on the air on the overthrow.
Nice running!
That looked like it just got kind of caught in the pitcher's hand. You made a nice grab of the ball and just looked like it got stuck in her hand as she was throwing it to first base.
It did get stuck. She made a great pickup, but the ball just got stuck. And according to the scoreboard, it's 98-0.
Ginny Changru is up now, 12th grader, one of our captains, 4-year player. And Ginny has got a good bat. She can get the bat onto the ball and barrel that ball. She plays third base for the Panthers. And at center field, and that's going to go maybe all the way to the wall. Ginny's, we're going to score. Xuan Fan scores. Ginny's going to third. Coming around. And she's safe at third. Falls back on the infield.
And that's going to be ruled a stand-up triple right there. Good piece of hitting. Drove the ball out center field.
Just out of reach.
Batting first for Bangkok.
Would have been a big catch. Caroline Scranton, number 5, our first baseman, is up right now. And that's a bunt. And she's out at home. Caroline safe at first on the bunt attempt. Pitcher made a nice play, got it to the catcher, who did not drop that ball. Scores 2-0 right now. And the runner's going, Caroline's going, and she's in there safe. Throw came up a little bit short where the shortstop came to collect it.
Electing not to slide there, and she has a stand-up steal. That's the second steal ISB's had so far.
Megsy Plassert batting. It's a pop up to the pitcher, who collects that ball, and the inning is over. The Panthers are up 2-0 after the first inning. What do you think, CJ?
Good start for ISB Panthers. They got off the field quite quickly. Pitchers aren't getting too tired, it doesn't look like, for either team. But with the bats, ISB able to drive the ball out to the outfield multiple times. One throwing error, and that was about it. ISB being strong, hitting the ball early on.
We're back, and Gabby on for the Bearcats is leading off.
Another lefty for ISM.
Here's the pitch. Little high, ball one.
ISB playing pretty straight up. They have both the corners of the infield in, making the hot corner even hotter, and losing the range, as there's a base hit up the middle. Good strong contact at that pitch, left just across the plate, a little too much.
Maxine Zamora, our catcher, is up now. A little low on that pitch, ball one. Over to third. That's overthrown, and the runner's going. Oh, hit the runner at second, and the runner, number 27, will score all the way from second base.
And it's 2-1, and that's one of the things I talked about earlier, that third base being pulled in a little bit. She was able to get to that ball quite quickly, but a little error on the throw right there caused that run. And once again, ISM with a runner in scoring position with no outs. We'll see if they can drive in another.
Zamora will step out, given the IASIS rule. And a bunt popped up, but foul. We have a pinch runner in for the Bearcats, number 24. That's Savannah De Dios. Savannah hails from the Philippines. Another bunt. Out at first. They might have her hung up. Safe at first. Or safe at third, rather.
Good job by ISB. They pulled the first and third basemen in right there on that bunt attempt, pushing short and second over to first and third, getting the out at first. However, it worked for ISM as well, as they have a runner at third with just one out. Hilliard right here has to put the ball in play to score this run and tie the game up.
Fouled back, just out of play. Over the backstop. Collected by some of the assistants that have been helping out at IASIS this year. Great group of people making all this happen. Here comes another bunt attempt. And it's a strike. Attempted that bunt.
Interesting decision right there is the first and third baseman were about 10 feet from her. Maybe she should pull back and swing if she's doing that.
CJ, that's a good point. Looks like that'd be a possibility. See if she squares to bunt with 2 strikes. Does not. Swinging away. Foul ball. Out of play. J.J. Hilliard's 10th grader, playing third base. She's also a soccer player. Over to Jenny, who makes spot-on throw. It's her first. That'll give the second out of the inning.
Electing to go to first right there, getting the out, but it works out for Manila as they have tied the game with 2 outs.
That's a good fielder's choice there. Bit of a sacrifice. Bases are cleared right now. Strike in there. Ali Aboit is playing first base from the Philippines. That's a swing and a miss, 2 strikes.
Off-speed pitch outside, great location.
Strike 3 called, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Good pitching right there. 2 runs. We'll see if either of them are scored, earned, or unearned. They might both be unearned for with the throwing error to first base. But regardless, ISM doesn't care as they've tied the game as we go to the bottom of the 2nd. And welcome back to ISB as the first pitch is low. We apologize for taking our sound off, but we are required to as the songs played for the crowd in-house are copyrighted and we are not allowed to play them over the internet. As that's a late swing and a foul ball. We'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the stream if you're just joining us from no matter where you are. If you're a fan of the Manila Bearcats or the ISB Panthers or all the way at UCLA, no matter where you are, we'd like to shout you out and thank you for watching our stream.
Hannah Merritt's up to bat for the Panthers right now. Hannah hails from Washington State in the United States. And it's out to center field. It may drop. It does drop. Looks like a base hit for Hannah. Nice piece of hitting there.
ISB has had a few bloopers over the middle so far. That's one of the disadvantages of having your outfield play deeper than a regular outfield does. It will take away nearly any doubles that are hit unless they're absolutely crushed to the gap. However, it limits those and it allows those little bloopers over the middle.
This is Fasai Stanford, also a longtime ISB student. Fasai has pitched the game earlier today. He's very solid in that effort. Should be available for duty as necessary. Hanna-Mara looks pretty comfortable over there at first base. Let's see if she decides to take off at some point here. Looks like the shortstop is covering. Change up there. Didn't get it to the plate though. I was talking to Angela Respecchi earlier today, and she was telling me that ISM will be celebrating their 100th year of operation this next school year. Like a nice little play on the pop-up from Fasai.
That's a long time for a school to be in operation. ISB's at like 65, 66. They celebrated their 65th anniversary the other year, but 100 is just outstanding.
The century mark is pretty significant in modern history, I would say. Pitch is low. Hannah pops this up right now, second base person. A swing and a miss.
Lots of off-speed pitches being thrown, and that caused that late switch as Morris has been dominating with the off-speed pitch. Good control.
Ball and a strike. A little bit late on that swing. CJ, I think it's the advantage of throwing a few off-speed pitches. Gets people off their timing a little bit.
It does. It definitely does, and that's what happened and is happening in this at-bat as we speak.
The ball's heading out, dropped, and everyone's safe. Just about made a great play from the shortstop position. It was overhead and just couldn't quite come up with it. Looks like it hit the thumb part of her glove and just fell off. Back to leadoff hitter Natalia Yepes right now. She hit a fly ball out last inning. And that's going to drop. And I think
should score at least one.
Third. Coming home, and she is safe. Natalia's going to second. And Hannah Pops is safe at third. ISB takes the lead at 3-2.
Yeah, Addis.
ISB might be the home team, but Manila's fans have really come out. They're supporting their team, and they would love to see their girls
Yusuf
go
takes
home with
a ball on the first pitch. And there's a strike in from Kendra Morris. One out right now in the inning. Strike two. Called strike two. Runners on second and third. The Panthers are threatening. Pitch is low. No throw. Natalia Yepes has taken a pretty big lead. She's got some speed. I think she's earned that lead. Her play throughout this tournament has been outstanding as far as taking singles and bunts and turning them into doubles and triples with base running.
It's very interesting, though, how long she's remaining on the base, as no one's holding her on, and she could be taking a much bigger lead.
But there is somebody hanging at third, so she doesn't have too many places to go without that runner getting home from third.
That is true. She cannot advance, but she can.
And it's up the middle. That's a base hit. Both runners will score, I do believe. Yes, the tie is in there safe. And on the throw to home plate, runner advances to second base.
2 RBIs on that double by Addis Youssef.
Juan Fanlu is back up, number 24, hoping to do some more damage. His score is now 5-2 in favor of the ISB Panthers. Strike, beautiful, low, firm pitch, down at the knees.
That was a good pitch. Juan Fanlu, one of the better hitters in ISB lineup, and if Morris is able to keep the ball low right here, she'll have an opportunity to get her out. But that was elevated and it'll drop.
Pitch is elevated and safe at first. It was a good throw from the right fielder. Almost had her at first. If the runner advances, Youssef advances to third base. So we've got runners on first and third now, CJ.
That was a good throw and a chance at a very rare 9-3 out right there, but Juan Fanlu with just enough speed to get there, and an opportunity for Youssef to come home with just 1 out in the second inning.
Ginny Changrioa last up at bat, drove in several runs, including getting on base with a triple herself. So hit it to the fence, just out of reach of the center fielder.
Juan Fan steals second right there, as they're unable to throw down, as that would mean that Addis Youssef would score from third.
And another one to center field. Caught. We tag at third, and the runner scores. Runner holds at second. Runner from third will score. That was Addis Youssef.
Next up to bat number 5, also co-captain Caroline Scranton.
You might have heard from the announcer. That's Caroline Scranton up, the first baseman for the ISB Panthers. Here comes the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. No balls and a strike. Score is 6-2. That's no balls and 2 strikes now. Another beautiful low pitch. Over to second base. And out at first. That ends the inning. This half of the inning. Score is 6-2.
That was a good inning for ISB, winning that inning 4-2 as they extended their lead that inning. Way to hit for the Panthers. Tough inning for Morris, unable to keep the ball low, and it was elevated a little bit.
Hana Sato finished her warm-up pitches. Throw down to the second, down to second base. And the Bearcats are up again. Jennifer Sawaki's up, shortstop.
We have a pretty good-sized crowd here today. They were all just jamming out to Sweet Caroline being played. Both these teams would really like their team to win a medal today.
And she's safe. Sawaki is safe at first. A little bobble from the second base.
That was a tough hop right there in front of Hannah Paps, unable to handle it. And that'll be an error leading to the first batter of the inning being on base.
Yana Poe is up now. That's a fly ball. It's going to drop. And she'll be out at second, I do believe. Yeah, she's out at second. That was a nice play from the outfielder and the shortstop to get over and cover second base. Had to play that one halfway, and by the time it dropped.
That was a great play by Addis Youssef out in center. Good throw after the ball had dropped, and she's influencing the game in many ways.
Runners going. Oh, safe at second base. That throw came up a bit short. Runner was going to be safe anyway. Had a good jump.
Pitcher up right now, Morris for ISM, and a chance to drive in a run.
To the shortstop. Out. And runner did not advance on that throw. The shortstop gave her a quick look.
Yeah,
held
good play
her
by
on to second base.
over at short.
Up next for the Bearcats is number 8, Jasmine Ralph.
Center fielder Jasmine Ralph is up. She bunts the ball. And she's safe at first. Runner scores it. Poe scores at home. Pitcher takes the ball and goes to the mound. Holds the runners right now. We have a timeout. 6-3 now. Nice little play by the Bearcats. A bunt. They didn't make the play at first base, and the runner from third scores.
The ball was bunted so close to the line that at third base, Changu was unable to get an angle to throw the first right there.
Here's the pitch.
And I think Ciprisat caught that ball cleanly, but the transition from glove to hand was off right there.
Yeah, that ball dropped out and hit the ground and couldn't make the throw at that point. That's a ball outside and low. Scores 6-3. 2 down here in the third inning for the Bearcats. 3 balls, no strikes. That's a ball. She'll take her base. Got runners on first and third right now for the Bearcats. And Zamora.
Number 10, Maxine Zamora.
She made the out at first, I think, with a tag, CJ. I think she was pulled off the bag by the throw, but then reached out, and Caroline was able to get her out at first. That's definitely saved a run.
She was. ISB allows 1 run in the inning, but they have a 6-3 lead.
back.
Next sweeper serve.
Catcher makes sweeper serve. Hits it out to the outfield. It's going to go to the fence. She's rounding first, heading to second, and she'll settle there with a double. That's
Driving that ball
nice
to the
hit.
gap. Ball left just over the plate a little too much. And a leadoff double once again for ISB. The leadoff runner is on.
That's a beautiful swing on a fairly high ball. Got good connection. Here's Hannah Merritt, right fielder, number 16. Hannah is a freshman. It's a foul ball over Drew Davis, the coach. Drew did not try to catch that ball.
That was a good fastball there by Morris. Merritt just late.
Drew was teaching and coaching at GIST last year. I was happy to have him here with the ISB Panthers. That's a strike. 2 strikes on Hannah. Hannah had a hit and a run last inning. That one's high. Runner holds at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. She'd been going high to Hannah, and that was right down the middle, but low. Two strikes, 1 ball. That ball's high and outside.
Merritt working away back in this count right here. And if you're Merritt, you have to get the ball in play. You want to get this runner over to third base with just 1 out.
Low. Full count now on Hannah Merritt. That's back into the screen, actually into the crowd. There's ISB and Bearcat fans back there. I think the ISB fan got the tip on that one. On deck is designated hitter, Fasai Stanford. That's ball 4, and Hannah Merritt will take her base. We got runners on first and second for the Panthers of ISB.
She was able to work herself all the way back in the count and earned a walk. First and second with no outs.
And here's the pitch. A good cut at it. It's just off her bat. Strike 1. Fasai's got some outfield power, so we'll see if she's able to get it out of the infield and not going to run here. Another one popped up behind the backstop and over the stands. That's ball is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. 6-3 is the score. We're sitting at 36 degrees centigrade here in or Celsius in Bangkok. Ball's to the shortstop. Goes to third for the out.
Thought about going to second there and trying to throw a double play, but Fossey was too fast for a double play to be executed right there. Going to third, getting the lead runner. Fielder's choice ground out right there.
Hannah Paps is up now. Had a base hit last time up and scored a run. A swing and a foul ball. So far, the Panthers have had 8 hits and the Manila Bearcats 3. In a 6-3 game. Another good pitch from Morris. Kendra Morris has done a nice job of mixing up her pitches today. Here in the bottom of the third.
We have an update from the boys softball game in case you're following that one as well. SAS was up 2-0 to start the game as that's popped up and caught.
Third baseman grabs it for the out.
But Jakarta came back and it's now 2-2 in the bottom of the third.
Next up, the ISB Panthers, number 17, Natalia Yepes.
Natalia Yepes is up. She has a hit, a run, and an RBI.
ISB has had runners on first and second now for a long time, 2 consecutive outs. They got to find a way to drive this run in.
And the Bearcats, of course, are thinking they need a way to make that last out of the inning.
Yeah, and if they can get an out right here, that would be a big momentum shift. ISB seemed to be in control through the first 2.5 innings, and it looked like ISM might give up a lot of runs early on as there was first and second, but if they can get out of this down 3 and have momentum.
That's a foul ball out of play. Up and over the Manila section of the bleachers. You might hear some good drumming going on in the background. That's courtesy of our Manila fans. Another foul ball from Natalia. Off the backstop and back onto the field. Natalia would, of course, love to use her speed, get on the base path.
And her timing right there was right on it, but she's just under the ball.
She is tough to throw out at first, though, CJ. She's got so much speed going down the line.
She is. So if she can get the ball on the ground, it's going to be a very tough play.
And it is on the ground. And everybody's safe all the way around. Runner holds at third base. That was a nice stop by the shortstop. It certainly saved a run. Didn't get the out, but saved the run coming home.
Manila 1 strike away from getting out of it, but now they'll have to go up against Addis Youssef with the bases loaded.
2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored already in this game. She's been very efficient.
She'll have another chance to drive in at least 1 RBI.
Yeah, this is one of 5 10th graders playing for the Panthers this year. That's 2 balls in a row, bit high and out of the zone. Bases are loaded, so Bearcats do not want to walk in a run here. That's 3 balls and no strikes. There's some pressure now on the Bearcats to get that ball over the plate. CJ, do you think Addis will be taking here?
I would absolutely take right here if you're Addis. It's 3-0, And there's an opportunity to walk in a run.
And she slows it down a little bit and puts it right over the heart of the plate. That was a nice pitch.
Yeah, and I might take again if I'm Addis, unless I get a fastball right down the middle. Other than that, I'd be taking if I were her.
That's another strike. That brings the count to full now.
And she did get a fastball right down the middle, but unable to hit it, taking
3
2
balls,
strikes in a row.
2 strikes, 2 outs. The score is 6-3. The bases are loaded here at Albert Field. And that's going to be safe at second. A run will score. That was a very unique play. Came off the shortstop, went right to the second baseman who was covering second base, and almost corralled it for an out.
That makes it 7-3 ISB with Xuan Fan Lu up. And as we said, Manila, they had a golden opportunity to get out of this with runners on first and second, get themselves out of the jam. A couple hits, a couple walks. They've given up a run, and they're still not out of it.
Runner is safe at second. That was Addis. She came in pretty hard to second base, but I think she's okay. Because she's running on that pitch, that was a huge advantage for her. Had that not been the case, I think the second baseman would have made a play because she made a nice pickup of that ball. Bases are still loaded. It's 8-3 right now. Panthers looking for a big inning. The Bearcats hoping to stem the tide right now. Bases loaded. Ball 1. No strikes. 8-3. Oh, great throw.
Driven to the gap. That's going to score at least 2. We'll see if they send Lou. They will. Throw goes to Morris. 3-run score, and it's 11-3.
Jenny's put some pretty good swings on that ball today.
ISM with a meeting right here. They do not want to give up this lead anymore. They were close to getting out of here, 6-3, and now it's 11-3, 5 runs in this inning.
Jenny Changru with that second hit of the game gave her 5 RBIs for the Panthers.
5 RBIs, and it's only the 3rd inning. That's a pretty good start for Changgu.
Also aggressive base running. As Samantha Galarza, the ISB coach, was sending all those runners. That's a strike to Carolyn, but the runner advances. Jenny advances to third base on the pitch. Still 2 out. Strike 1, no balls here. It's a bit of a gap in right center field right now.
Just got under that pitch.
It's now 11-3 after that last barrage from Jenny Cheng Group. That's a strike. And they make the final out of the inning. Caroline runs on the pitch and the strike. Catcher makes a nice play.
ISM gets out of it, but ISB with 5 runs with 2 outs. ISM needs to start hitting if they're going to come back in this game.
We're back here at Albert Field. Score right now, ISB Panthers 11 and the Manila Bearcats 3. The Panthers have really been hitting the ball. They're well above 500 batting average as a team right now.
Yeah, we just flashed the stats up there during that last break.
Foul ball.
ISB 12 for 22 so far. Manila, though, they're just batting a 214 batting average right now. 3 for 14 so far. Less balls elevated for Sato than for Morris. But Morris, she's been good this whole tournament. She'll turn it around and she'll get herself going. We'll see if Manila can get some hits right now, though.
That's a foul ball down the left field line from Lexi St. Laurent. 11th grader, left fielder, who plays 3 sports for the Bearcats. And no play. It went through Jenny Changrew's wicket there. Just got out of her glove and rolled back.
Number 16, JJ Hilliard.
JJ Hilliard's up, 8th in the order, batting 3rd. And Bearcats have got an uprising here. Nice shot out to left center by Hilliard.
That ball was absolutely smacked to the gap in left center.
St. Laurent advances to 3rd base.
And we will have a substitution right here.
Inez Diaz, one of the ISM coaches, former player, former shortstop for the Bearcats. She was also student body president, I'm told. Went to University of Penn, and she makes a difference. She's going to work in the alumni office for the Bearcats this next school year. Congratulations to Inez. Little huddle going on in the infield group for the Panthers. Don't know if they're talking strategy, perhaps some possible throwouts. Somebody stealing.
11, Carolina Mignana.
Minnesota's back out. Carolina Mignana's in now. Substitution. Kelly is a pinch hitter from the Philippines, 10th grader. Here's the pitch from Hana Soto. That could be a double play if they rule she.
Triple play.
I think that is a triple play by the ISB Panthers. Maybe that's what their strategy session was about. They were planning the triple play. That was a beautiful catch by Juan Fan Lu.
Great diving
and then
catch at
players
short.
were both caught off the base.
Great dive. I don't know if ISM didn't know the situation or if they thought it dropped as she laid out, and that didn't look like it was going to be caught off the bat, but great catch. She got her own double play, and then she throws the third for a triple play. ISB up 11-3 as we go into the 4th inning.
Could be a big juncture here. Bottom of the 4th.
Super serve.
Meg Streeper is up, catcher for the Panthers. And the ball's hit over to third base. Hilliard doesn't get it there on time. It was a nice throw, good catch. Just got the runner just beat that one out. Meg was picking him up and laying him down the first base line. Up for the Panthers now is number 16, Hannah Merritt. And
there was
I think Leah Scranton looks like she's going to pinch run for Meg.
That's a speed of play substitution. At IASIS, you're allowed to substitute one of your bench players for the pitcher and catcher so they can get out of the heat, relax, and also put on their gear if you're the catcher. And they'll do that for Meg Ziprasset, who is the catcher for ISB.
It's a strike on the bunt attempt. Leah Scranton is Caroline Scranton's sister. Leah's a 10th grader. And that ball is going out to the outfield, and she makes a nice catch.
Good catch, but she throws it away.
She throws it away. Leah looks like she's going.
Scranton gets the second.
She's safe at second.
She is. That was a great catch, but a tough throw, and it was off the mark of the pitcher. And now ISB once again with the runner in scoring position.
Fazai Stanford.
Yeah, Gabby Alec did make a good catch, just throwing it into the pitcher, but well over her head. Designated hitcher Fasai Stanford is up now. Leah Scranton on second base on the overthrow to the pitcher. Leah was a little indecisive there, deciding whether to go to go to third base. She probably had that opportunity, but in softball and baseball, you got to choose and go and live with your decision. Ball did go to the backstop there. That ball is going to be out of play over the backstop.
Fossi giving the fans here a little souvenir to go home with at the IASIS Championship.
CJ, I know you're a ball collector and autograph seeker, but do you think they're going to let them keep those softballs over there?
Maybe not here.
Maybe not, but if they're lucky, maybe CJ will sign it for them. I see that ball's coming back into play, so no such luck on the autograph. A hot shot out to the center fielder. Leah Scranton is moving up to third base on a nice hit by Fasai Stanford.
First and third with one out, and Paps with a chance to drive in a run.
Coming up to play for the ISB Panthers, number 33, Hannah Paps.
10th grader Hannah Pops plays second base, and that's going to drop, and Leah Scranton's coming in, and she will score at home.
Miscommunication out there and right.
It was kind of a tough spot to catch over the second baseman's head and in front.
Number 17, Natalia Yepes.
There's a rule in the round robin that if there's a 10-run difference in the fourth inning, it's a mercy rule. I know the rule does not apply to the championship game, but I'm not sure if it applies to the bronze medal game or not.
I think she's safe at first. The third baseman made a nice play on the ball and reached out to touch the bag with her gloved hand. I think the ball just popped out of her glove before she touched the bag. So I think everyone's safe all the way around. Natalia made it to first base.
23, Addis Yusuf.
Addis Yusuf is 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs. She would like to get a hit here. We've got 1 out. An opportunity, as CJ was saying, perhaps to end this game right here. And it's a strike. Delivered by Kendra Morris. Nice pitch. The infield is in for Manila. Everybody's inside the base path right now.
We just put the rule graphic up on the screen for you. Those are the rules, and as you can see, it talks about how the exception is for the championship, and I think the exception does not apply for the bronze medal game, but I am not certain about that. We might find out in a minute, though.
Yusuf still up at the plate with 2 strikes. A hot shot back to the pitcher. And she's out at first. At home, rather, sorry. Little indecision there. Apologies, I was looking at first base as she's sliding into home.
It makes it 2 outs, and Chuan Fan Lu, the junior, has an opportunity to extend this to a 10-run ball game.
Bases are still loaded on that fielder's choice to home plate. Infield has moved back, knowing that an out at any base will stop the inning and keep the Bearcats in the game. And that's a foul ball. Just got a piece of that one.
Just did, and the count is now even at 1-1.
Appreciate you all tuning in today. There's a hit to great catch, and that ends the inning. Second base person went way back, roaming out into the outfield and made that catch with a leaping grab. That was a nice play.
Yeah, it was, and ISB in the inning extends their lead to 12-3. ISM has got to make a comeback here in the 5th inning. This, because of time, this could be the last inning, as there's just under 30 minutes left, and you cannot start a new inning after the 1 hour and 40-minute time has gone out.
We're back to live action here at Albert Field. Oh, a hot shot to the second base.
Off the glove of Paths, and that was hit hard, and that will go down for a leadoff base hit.
ISM Bearcats is number 2, Yana Poe.
That ball goes to the backstop. Low pitch that hit off the plate, popped over the catcher and the umpire. All the way to the backstop. Runner advances. Poe is up right now. And Bearcats are going to score. We got some throwing errors.
She gets all the way to home on throwing mistakes by ISB. ISB being sloppy with the ball right there. Good sliding stop by Xuan Fan, who throws to first. Maybe she should have eaten it and made it first and second. But they're throwing the ball around, and that led to 2 ISM runs. And if they can score a couple more times, they'll be right back in this game.
All right, Bearcats are making a comeback here. Now it's 12-5. Another strong hit. The Bearcat fans are happy right now. They got some noisemakers going in the background on a Songkran Saturday.
And that's a stolen base right there. Another runner in
Base
scoring
with
position.
no throw. Nobody was covering the plate right there, or the base.
And an opportunity for Ralph to make it a 6-12 ball game right here with a base hit.
It's a bunt attempt. And she's out at first. I think she's out at first. Yes, she is out.
Called out. That's a tough call.
Angela Respecki was asking for a safe call, but the umpire called her out going down the first base line. Very close play.
It looked to me like that, like she was safe, but the umpire saw it differently. With 1 out, there's a runner on third, and if you're Manila, this run is crucial. You have to get this run in.
There's a strike over the outside part of the plate. That runner is sitting over there at third with only 1 out and 1 strike. And CJ is right. This is a crucial one to kind of stay in this game, I think. Swing and a miss.
Come on, Gabby.
2 strikes, 1 out. 12-6 is 12-5 is our score right now. Runner on third. That was a great catch.
That was a great
Off the
catch.
bat. That's the second catch in the last 2 innings. Right along the ground. Shortstop, and that was Jenny Chengru making a great catch there.
Yeah, the
last
hot
inning
corner.
it was Xuan Fan Lu. 2 outs right now. Zamora's up. That's a strike. Zamora's standing in there. It's a high pop-up, and the inning is over. Half inning is over. Meg makes a nice play there.
ISM scores 2 runs in the inning. They come back a little bit, but ISB will have a chance to hit. ISM has to hold them and hope to score 7 runs in the top of the 6th inning.
glasses. We're back. The score here at Albert Field is 12-5. Coming up to bat.
ISB's number 11, Ginny Chang-Roo.
Ginny Chang-Roo is having a pretty good day today. 2 hits with 5 RBI. She's hit them out to the outfield both times with drives to the fence.
She also made a great catch at the hot corner last inning. We have a score update for you if you're also following the bronze medal game over on the other field going on right now. SAS extended their lead to 6-2 as that's hit to center.
Center fielder makes a good play out there, CJ. Jenny's been getting a lot of bat on the ball. She's barreling that up.
Next up for the Panthers, number 5, Caroline Scranton.
That's going to be foul.
Just spun to the right.
We had a nice view of that going down. She was a little straighter. Might have made to the fence out there. Would have been on the roll though. Not a cloud in the sky today, CJ. And there's a nice breeze happening. It's mostly blowing in though.
It is. It was scorching hot the first couple days. No wind. Now there's some wind going on. It's a little less hot, and it doesn't feel as hot, even though it might be still 36 degrees.
Yeah, the breeze takes care of some of that humidity. Bearcats hoping to hold the Panthers here. She's out at first.
Good changeup thrown there. Caught Caroline Scranton off guard. 2 away.
Here's catcher Meg Sriprasert.
She's caught a good game behind the plate so far.
She's had 2 hits and 1 run scored so far in the game today. Successful both defensively and offensively. Another changeup from Kendra Morris. I like how she mixes that in. That's just a freshman pitcher out there who can use that strategy for several years to come.
And it's a lot of pressure to call on your freshman pitcher to be your number 1 ace pitcher in the final game of the tournament. But she's been all right. She struggled a little bit, but she's gotten the ball under control, and she has an opportunity to send her team to the 6th inning with still a reachable goal.
Low again. That's 3 balls, no strikes. Here in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Right around the knees, over the plate. Swing and a miss.
Swinging. Joe nearly gets away from the first baseman. That was only strike 2. Thought it was strike 3. Runs to first. And Zamora threw down to first as well.
We get a do-over here at Albert Field.
Yeah, she'll get 1 more. Full count.
Catcher dropped the ball on that 2nd strike.
Up high and outside. Ball 4.
Next up for the Panthers, number 16, Hannah Merritt.
Here comes right fielder Hannah Merritt. Hannah has a hit, walked once, and scored 2 runs for the Panthers. Nice play by the second base.
Morris is going to walk off the pitching circle. After getting 3 outs and not allowing any runs in the 5th, ISM is going to need 7 runs to come back and tie this game in the final inning of play here in the bronze medal game.
We are back here at Albert Field. Lexi St. Laurent is up. Hannah Soto is still pitching for the Panthers. She's gone the whole way today. Connor Duffy has just walked into the booth. He'll be calling the finals game.
Coming up right after this, that's between SAS and
nice
TAS
bunt.
as there's a bunt down.
Yes.
And she's safe at first, used her speed.
And that's what ISM has to do. Get the ball in play, get on base, give yourself a chance to come back.
They need base runners, don't they, CJ?
They do. ISB, meanwhile, just needs 3 outs to go home in their own beds tonight with a bronze medal.
JJ had a monster blast last inning. Oh, whoa, almost. Ball was just off Xuan Fan's glove. Nice throw from the catcher. But the Manila runner is in safe. St. Laurent is in safe at second in scoring position.
Caught.
That's a nice play by Soto. Catches up.
Great play by the
Hard shot
pitcher.
right into her glove. Look what I got here. Not quite a snow cone, though.
The senior's now 2 outs away from a complete game and winning the bronze medal. That was a good drive once again by Hilliard up the middle, and if that wasn't such an outstanding play by Sato, she'd be on probably first, maybe second base.
Xuan Fan picks it up. Made the out.
This could be it.
Double play. The game
That's the
is
game.
over.
ISB wins the bronze medal.
So we'll fill you in on what happened there. CJ, what did you see?
Ground ball to Xuan Fan Lu at shortstop, throw to first to get a close out there. And meanwhile, the runner on second base tried to advance to third. And Caroline Scranton was able to gun her at third. The tag was applied, and ISB won the game on a close, intense double play. Great game, great ending, great intense moments. Congrats to ISM for playing in this game. Congrats to ISB for being bronze medalists. The gold medal game is up next between the Singapore American School Eagles and the Taipei American School Tigers.
CJ, it was fun calling the game with you. Thank you so much.
It was. Thank you. Thank you for watching.